Hey, what is up YouTube? Give me a moment to make sure my camera quality is good here and everything else, and then we'll get started on this video. Today we're going to be playing Minecraft, and I am really excited to bring this video to you. I've worked pretty hard on this, and I know I haven't been uploading anything in the last little bit, so I'm hoping this makes up for it, guys. Let's just jump into it. Today I have got a fully automatic store system. Just one moment here. Sorry guys, I'm having a bit of trouble with my camera. Better-ish. Alright. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about the flickering of the camera, so you're just going to have to deal with that. It's not too terrible today, so we're going to deal with it. Okay, so obviously I'm doing a Minecraft video, otherwise I wouldn't be labeling this Minecraft PS3. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys a fully automatic, multi-item store system. A friend of mine asked me to do this for a PS3 faction server. And I understand like PS3 can't really support factions the same way PC does or Pocket Edition does, but I'm actually really excited to bring you guys my PS3 version. And if you have any suggestions at all, 100% tell me. I did this like really quickly, and I didn't put too much thought into the multi-item storage system. Like, I haven't decided if there's an easier way to cycle through multiple items and choose which item you want. So we're gonna test this. Sorry, we're not gonna test anything. I'm gonna show you the system, and I'm gonna build the introduction version just so you can see how it would work. So first things first, I will show you the one that I currently have built. Obviously, that's how this usually works, right? Alrighty. So right over here we have got the system I currently have in place. I don't really know what this is. I have no idea. But anyways, so the idea here is that you take your payment system. So for me, I put payment is concrete. And we go ahead and we just stick all of our items in here. And we can come back over here. And we notice our items are slowly starting to be dispensed. There you go. So I entered 9 items into the system, so I should have a total of 9 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. There we go, 9 items. So 1 for each one in the system. I have the diamonds and emeralds and everything in my inventory. That's why it's not appearing there. And there you go. These 3 are still fully functioning. I just didn't insert the last 3 colors of wool, in case you're wondering. There you go. So I know what you're thinking. It looks kind of crazy. You're thinking, oh my god, what in the hell is all this? And the thing is, this, guys, is just a test of the world. So obviously we don't need our giant stream of hoppers here. I could have done this closer. I could have done it higher up. That way I could have more space up here. I just wasn't sure how big this was actually going to be, so I did this way first. So let's get started on building this thing, guys. To start off, we're gonna need you're gonna need repeaters, torches, comparators, dust, hopper, dropper, and for the moment that might be it. And then a block of choice. Oh, and chests. Sorry about that. You're also going to need chests. Trap chests. Okay. So first things first, you're going to put down your chests and you're going to alternate them. So this here is 15 items at the moment that you could do. I'm not going to do 15 for this video, but I'm just like, you could do this. It's extendable, it's shrinkable. If you only want 3 or 4 items, nice and easy, yada yada yada. So for the sake of this video, I'm going to do 8. I'm not going to wire all 8 up, but I will show you just an 8 item filter. Okay, so what's happening here is these items here are your actual filters. We're going to fill these in a moment, but for the moment, just don't worry about them. So we're going to go up to our top chest here, and we're going to attach a row of hoppers all the way across. There we go. So now we have an intake and an exit. So no matter what we have, let's just say that this chest here is our input. So I've got our input. Over here, I obviously did something a little bit different. I had a self-firing dropper system, push the item into the hoppers through the floor, and that worked really well. So I may continue. Oh, you guys can't see anything. You're on my bed right now. Let me quickly fix my headphones while I'm at it, actually. That way I'm not constantly pulling on the cord. Okay, sorry about that, and just set it back up right there, which I don't care about the tension. Perfect, there we go. Okay, so like I said, this is a self-firing dropper system. We don't need to input this. This is entirely optional if we wanted to, but we can. However, I'm not going to put it in this one over here just because that's something else you guys could do if you really wanted to. A self-firing dropper system is really not tough to figure out. If you don't know how to do it though, you really need a tutorial, post a comment in the comment section and I will upload a video on how to do self-firing droppers. And what I mean by a self-firing dropper is you put the item into the system, it automatically puts it into the rest of the system. So I have my self-firing dropper hooked up to what would be this chest. Anyways, so I've got all that. That's hooked up. Okay, next thing to do is actually just to run comparators out, I suppose. Okay, and now we're going to take random items. I'm going to choose a named item and then 7 various items, or 8 various items. There we go, I've got my block of irons. And now what we're going to do is really simple. We're just going to stick our iron blocks right in here. Oh, I don't have the filter set up. We're not going to stick our iron blocks right in there because my filter is not actually set up at all. So let's fix that quickly. Oh, sorry guys, I haven't really been explaining any of this. I get bad for that sometimes. So what's happening here is we're putting these torches down to power the blocks above them. Once these blocks above them are powered, these hoppers here are actually going to stay locked, so they'll no longer receive items. Once they're locked, I can now put items in here, should be able to, without them flowing into the next hopper. So then once that's done, we have all of our torches down covering our blocks. We're going to point a repeater into each one of these blocks. And then we're going to put one more block down in front of the repeater with dust down over top of it. So if you guys haven't already figured it out, we have the base system in place already. So this is all in place already. Now what we're going to do, what I'm going to do, is on the opposite side of where the chests are, so just over here, and off of this side, I'm actually going to output a observer signal. I had to use observers because the comparator wasn't registering a strong enough change in the system, a strong enough current in the system, rather. And so I had to switch it out for the observer block, because the observer block actually does output the signal when it's transferring through the hopper. So that works really well. However, I have it on the wrong level. If you ever wanted to get into any of these chests to actually access your items, I would likely suggest, whoops, sorry, my camera's not in place here. There we go, something close enough to correct, probably. There we go. Okay, so if you ever wanted to actually collect these chests, I would suggest a separate collection system that runs out to like maybe an actual storage system for you to collect your items, but that's entirely up to you. You don't have to do that. So once you've got your, your row of blocks, pardon me, down here, right in front of your chest, so you're just going to put observers, you're just going to put observers, there we go, like that. And then out in front of each reserver, we're going to put another repeater. So just to give you guys an idea of how I would actually wire this up, it would look something like this, just to keep all of your redstone lines separate, and none of this is going to have any conflictions. It'll make it a lot easier for you to wire these up to the torch towers that I have set up. So literally this, guys, this is entirely set up except for our actual item that we're filtering, which I can go ahead and insert that now. Okay, so it's easiest to just the named item. So I'm just going to put 4 random items in each one of these. Okay, so there we go. We've got our hoppers that are ready to filter. So now what we gotta do is we have to choose 7 items or 8 items that we actually want to filter. So in my case, I'm only doing 4. So again, I'm just going to do concrete as the payment. And again, oh sorry guys, I should clarify. I'm talking fast, I know. Okay, I'll clarify. Whatever item you put in the filter here, this is an item filter. Whatever you put in the item filter, that's going to be your payment system. So I'm going to choose concrete as my payment system, blue concrete as my payment system, light blue concrete, etc., etc. And I'm actually going to need at least 32 of these. So So as you can see there, my observer just went off. It's registering a change in the hopper down below. And as that's happening, it's also changing its observer state, which means it's sending a pulse into this line. So essentially, when the item grabs whatever it's filtering, so if we were to grab black concrete's observer then lights up, sends a pulse through the signal into our giant torch towers and into an item elevator. Alright, so all I'm going to do is show you guys how to wire up the elevator and a torch tower. I'm sure you guys know what torch towers are, and you are my foot. That's a thing. I hope you enjoyed looking at my foot. I'm not sure how long you've been looking at my foot, but I'll just do a quick recap on anything I've done. I named some items. I inserted them into my system. They are now filtering my items here, 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 and here. Congratulations, I am an item filter. Light blue, cyan, whatever. Okay, so I've got my concrete powder. That's great and everything. That's all in the system. That's all ready to be filtered. The only thing left to do is the torch towers and the item elevator. So we're just going to go ahead and bring this out like 7 more. Good enough. So I'm sure you all know what a torch tower is. In case you don't know what a torch tower is, it's a quick way of relaying a signal upwards. So what's going to happen is as soon as this torch goes off, this one goes on, this one goes off, and so on and so forth, all the way up until you reach your final torch, which generally has to be an off torch. And the reason being, and then we're going to put one more block over top of it like this, and then we're going to take a dropper, and we're going to put it upright on top of that block that our final torch is on. And then we're actually just going to wrap that, whoops, not in concrete powder, because concrete powder falls. We're just going to choose any material we want, and we're going to wrap that up really quick. It has to be a 3x3 space, otherwise it won't transfer through the blocks. So we're just going to go like this. And yes, you are going to put blocks over top of the dropper. I know that might sound weird, but trust me, that's a thing. Okay, so let's say I want to insert, I think I chose black concrete for my first one, so we'll do black concrete powder. I'll just go down to the bottom here, grab myself a single piece of black concrete powder, and we're going to toss that into our system. Why is it not transferring? Oh, hold on. It may be that everything after this moment will transfer. Oh, whoops. Let's try this again when I actually have the right system set up. Black concrete goes in, item elevator dispenses item, but there's actually nothing in my item elevator. So, you know, maybe I wanted to dispense more black concrete because I suck at life. So just remember, I put a black concrete powder in, and there we go, I've got my black concrete powder back. So let's try this one more time. Concrete powder goes in, concrete powder comes out. Now it's obviously not going in the same chest. This one's going directly into here, down to this chest over here. This one is just filled inside of the dropper with black concrete powder. And there you go, guys. It's literally that simple. As I'm sure you can figure out the rest of it. You're all intelligent human beings. This one over here is obviously a little bit different because this was my first draft. But it is fully functional, fully ready to go. You saw that. It'll dispense 12 items. This will dispense however many items you want to set it up to. Just remember, you have to have your torch tower, and you have to have an item elevator, which is everything right here. And then your item filter is really easy to set up, guys. Anyways, I've been happy to do this video for you. I hope you can figure out the rest of it. If not, let me know and I'll finish this current design in another video. Hit me up down in the comment sections. Comment, rate, subscribe. Since I've got 20 subscribers now, I'm going to start asking people to comment, rate, and subscribe. I'd like to actually know how my videos are, what you guys think of them. I know my Minecraft videos aren't the most popular. Like, a lot of people watch my Bloons Tower Defense videos, but I just love Minecraft, so I'm going to keep doing these videos. Generally, they're going to be redstone tutorials. If you guys want something different, maybe I'll give it a try. Like, I don't really do too much except for just redstone, so it may be a bit of a stretch, but I'm always willing to try new things. So we'll take care of that, and I am out of here for now. Good ladies and gentlemen, have a fine day, YouTube, and I will catch